Well, welcome to this presentation of the ACN Business Opportunity. My name is Cesar Rincon, and I'm going to be sharing with you over the next 25 minutes an amazing business opportunity that you may or may not have seen before. This may be the first time you ever look at this information. I ask you to be open-minded. Just look at the information with an open mind, no preconceived notions, and just listen to the information and see if it makes sense. One of my mentors many years ago said to me, if it makes sense, it probably also makes money. And so before we get into the information, just want to give you a little bit of my background. My background's in broadcasting and advertising, traditional business person, many years in the corporate world, also many years now as a self-employed business owner. And a few years ago, I got introduced to this concept that I'm about to share with you. And when I saw the concept, it immediately made sense to me because it was a way for me to, on top of my business, to generate additional income that can eventually provide time and money freedom. Because there's a lot of people who have time, but they have no money. And there's a lot of people who have money, but they have no time. So this is an opportunity that can provide us that balance of having time and money together. So before we get into the heart of the matter, I want to share with you guys a corporate video, about 4 or 5 minutes long, and then we're going to get right into the information.
Right now, someone is watching TV, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling a news feed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. These activities take place every hour of every day in millions of homes and businesses worldwide. Access to essential services like electricity, natural gas, wireless, television, internet, telephone, payment processing, and now ACN has added identity theft protection through ID Seal. These are the services customers and businesses depend on and refuse to live without. Now, imagine earning income through your very own business every time a customer pays a bill for services they're already using anyway. With ACN, you can. With a 27-year track record of success, ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. Inc. magazine ranked us the 22nd fastest growing company in North America within our first 5 years in business. Today, we operate in 27 countries and have offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. We've maintained our position for more than 2 decades for good reason. We've adapted to change, and we're constantly evolving our portfolio of products to stay ahead of what millions of consumers and businesses need and use every day. Today, the world is more connected than ever. Technology has become an integral part of life, and every search, email, and purchase you make leaves a digital footprint that exposes you to the risk of having your identity stolen. Chances are, your identity has already been compromised and you don't even know it. Due to this growing risk, there is an increased demand for identity protection. Now, ACN has added identity theft protection through ID Seal to its suite of essential services. Armed with more than 20 years of cybersecurity experience and powered by Experian, ID Seal provides comprehensive identity theft protection, including monitoring your social security number, credit card, bank account, email account, medical ID, social media, and even 3 bureau credit monitoring with access to reports and scores. This service also provides fully managed identity restoration, 24/7 lost wallet protection, and much more. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started, and the world is taking notice. Our success has been profiled in Fortune Magazine, USA Today, The Wall Street Journal, US Business Review, Direct Selling News, Success Magazine, and Success from Home Magazine. Inc. magazine also recently recognized ACN as a private titan, a designation reserved for the largest and most iconic privately held companies in the world. We're proud to share a spot on this list with distinctive names such as Dole, Forbes, Levi, SC Johnson, and Uber. This is your opportunity to establish your very own ACN business, offering the essential services that people and businesses already use every day, and an opportunity to get paid every time they pay a bill for these services. It's your life. Imagine earning an income on your own terms. That's what ACN is all about, and now you can be a part of it.
Let's just jump right into the information. As I mentioned, my background's in advertising and broadcasting. And a few years ago, a friend of mine called me up and wanted to share something very important with me. He called me up very urgent, and he said he was about to start a business. He wanted me to give him my opinion. And when he called, I was at a time where I was doing extremely well financially. My business was doing great, and I was just super busy, working 12, 14, 16 hours a day, sometimes 6, 7 days a week. And I really was having a hard time keeping up with myself. I was doing well, but I was time broke. And so he was very urgent and showed up at my office the next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning and showed me the concept of getting paid on bills. And when I saw it, it just blew my mind. So who are we? What are we doing here? And what are we here to discuss? We're here to evaluate the company, evaluate an opportunity that may or may not change your life. We are the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services. The company has an established track record as a service provider specializing in customer acquisition. Now, this company started in January of 1993. So this is not a startup. This is not a test to see if this is going to work or not. We know this works. We've been doing it for 27 years, and we've now expanded into 27 countries around the world, in 5 continents. And just to give you perspective, just the last 5 years, we've done over $5 billion in sales. Okay. So this is a huge company. And that caught my attention because I figured that I had an opportunity to partner with somebody bigger than me already, somebody with more experience, with more footprint, with more leverage, with more power. And the proof is in the pudding. The company has been recognized as one of America's best by Inc. magazine multiple times. And recently in 2018, we're recognized as one of America's private titans. And what that means, it's a select group of companies that are among the best of the best, but they're privately held. Companies like Uber, like Dole, like Levi's, Airbnb, some of these major companies, and ACN fits right in there with all of these other major companies that you may recognize. Now, our company markets essential residential and business services. And those 4 words made a major impact for me. And let's just kind of break down what each one means. Essential means that everybody has to have them. Okay? They have to have them. They're not optional. They're essential. They're necessary. Second word, residential. Residential means, hey, there's over 120 million households in the U.S. Okay? Business. Business means that we have an opportunity to do business. And typically anything that you do with a business, it's higher billing, okay, or more opportunity. And then finally, services. These are services, so they have a continuing recurring purchase as opposed to a one-time purchase. We're not selling furniture that is bought once every 15 years. We're selling a service that is paid every single month. And which are the services? The services are wireless. Think about it. Do you or anybody that you know have or use a wireless phone, and will you pay it this month? Wireless, high-speed internet, TV, energy, gas and electricity, security and automation, credit card processing for businesses, and identity theft protection, our newest service. Now, if you look at the bottom, at the middle of the screen, you'll see logos that you recognize. Companies like AT&T, Spectrum, DirecTV, Dish Network, Frontier. These are all major companies that people already know, like, and trust. And we have an opportunity to be a sales channel for them so we can help them acquire customers. And then the bottom half of the screen, let's talk about ID Seal and our identity theft protection service. See, data breaches and cybercrime are among the biggest threats that consumers have today. Just last year, over 145 million personal records were exposed or stolen, and 85% of American families don't have any type of identity theft protection. This is a big deal. So as a business, we're looking at an opportunity to provide a service in a market that's wide open and that is going to be growing and growing and growing. In the future, identity theft protection is going to be as common as having car insurance or homeowners insurance or even a health insurance, okay? So ID Seal provides a proprietary protection service that includes monitoring, alerts, and restoration. So they're gonna monitor to see if your name is being sold out there or if any activities out there on your name. They're gonna alert you, let you know to make sure that that's you or not, and then they're gonna restore your service. Also, they're gonna reimburse up to $1 million for any expenses necessary to resolve your issues. So ID Seal is an amazing service that definitely is a big part of the future of this company. Now, what we do, we don't only do it here in the US, but we do it globally. We have partnerships with similar companies around the world, in Australia, Japan, and Korea, all over Europe. We have partnerships with different companies. You may recognize, if you've traveled overseas, you may recognize some of these logos. And we do the same thing. We help them acquire customers. Now you have an opportunity to have your own online business, okay? The company's gonna provide you a website, an app, and all the tools necessary for you to have your own business. But in addition to that, the company has a charitable arm. We have something called Project Feeding Kids in partnership with Feeding America and with the Food Banks of Canada, where every time we acquire a customer, we donate a meal to these wonderful organizations. And every month when customers pay the bill on select services, we also donate a meal. Now, when I saw this, I was like, okay, cool. These are great companies. We can help them acquire customers, but how can we provide them a better value? And my mentor showed me, he said, look, you're in advertising. You know that companies spend millions of dollars to acquire customers and to keep the ones they have. Yeah, of course we do. That's how I make a living, right? And said, yeah, that's great. This is just an additional sales channel because those ways of advertising are very expensive. There's no guarantee and you have to pay for them pretty much upfront. I said, yes, absolutely, you have to pay for them upfront, okay? Without guarantee of results. So what our company does is instead of doing mass media, advertising, internet marketing, direct mail, any of that, we go direct to the customer through independent business owners like us, independent representatives who talk to their networks and help acquire those customers. And because there's no additional cost to acquire those customers, there's no advertising expense, there's no management expense, all those things, we're able to provide a better value service and to provide commissions for the people who are bringing in the customers. So how does it work? The first way you get paid is you go out and you get acquiring customers. We're going to teach you step by step how to acquire customers. First 3 customers you acquire in a 30-day period, you are going to get a $75 bonus. You get just 2 more customers and you get a total of $200 bonus. Then you get another $200 every 3 customers that you acquire. And what is a customer? It's just a service, a cell phone line, an internet account, a TV account, an energy or ID Seal, whatever the service is. Just get 3 and it's $200, $200, $200, $200, $200, $200, $200, unlimited amounts available for acquiring customers. So what does this mean for you? It means that on your own efforts, you can write your own paycheck. Let's say you want to make an extra $1,000 this month. All you have to do is reverse engineer it. And if you need to make $1,000 this week, just go out and get that same number of customers in a shorter period of time. Bonuses are paid weekly. You need to do $1,000 in 2-3 days. Go out and get that many customers. It's really up to you. You can write your own paycheck simply by acquiring customers. Okay? Now, okay, there we go. So again, go get customers, you get paid. Now, in addition to that, the company is going to pay you a recurring revenue on those customers that you're acquiring that goes anywhere from 3 to 20% of the monthly billing volume of that customer. Okay, what does that mean? It means that you got paid up front to get the customer, but then every month when they pay the bill, okay, every month, month after month, year after year, you get a percentage, and it can go anywhere from 3% to 20%. How do you get to 20%? You simply have to get between 50 and 60 total customers, not on a monthly basis, not on a weekly basis, not even on a daily basis, just lifetime. You accumulate and you keep active up to about 50 to 60 customers, depending on which services they're using. And you can get paid up to 20% of that bill. And this is just amazing because every single month, whether you work or not, you can get that residual income check for the customers you acquired one time. Now, we don't want to be selfish. We want to share this opportunity with as many people as we can, because as we build a team, the company's going to help us. They're going to pay us some bonuses for helping other people start their business and helping them acquire customers. So they get in the business, they acquire customers, they get those bonuses. But then because you help them, you also get a one-time upfront bonus that goes anywhere from $50 all the way up to $300 for every single new business partner you bring in that acquires customers. Nobody makes a dime without acquiring customers. So that's a third way we get paid. Now, the fourth way we get paid is how the wealthy get wealthy. And that's by getting a residual income on your team's customers. Okay? How do we do it? The people that you introduce and the people that they introduce and the people that they introduce and the people that they introduce, basically to unlimited levels, you can earn up to 4% on the revenue of other people's customers. See, they go out, they get their upfront bonuses, they get their up to 20% on their customers, but because you started the business and you helped other people who helped other people who helped other people, you can earn up to 4%. And this is how the wealthy get wealthy, because imagine if over time you build a book of business of 1,000 customers. You don't have to go get them yourself. You get them through a team. And then eventually 1,000 customers can turn into 10,000 customers. And eventually over time, 10,000 can turn into 100,000 customers. And if you stick around long enough and you have the patience and the work ethic to build a massive business, why not 1 million customers 5, 10, 15 years from now? The time is going to pass anyway. People are going to pay these services anyway. Why not start a business and help people start their business as well? So that's the fourth way we get paid. And that's an incredible potential for unlimited income through your distribution channels. Now, the company has a promotion system, and basically what this means is the more customers you have in your organization and the more leaders you start to develop in your organization, the company automatically promotes you, pays you more, they give you increased residual income, and even incentive trips. Now, the positions go anywhere from customer qualified to executive team leader, regional director, regional vice president, and senior vice president. And actually on the line today, I see that we have a couple of people that I want to highlight. The first one is a gentleman who's reached the position of executive team leader. He has a background in the medical field, also in the business development for a home health agency. And this is an incredible person who's done an incredible job in acquiring customers while still managing his business, while still doing multiple entrepreneurial ventures. And so I want to hear, if you don't mind, Mr. Hugo Esiefule from Houston, Texas, if you don't mind unmuting yourself and sharing with us a little bit about your background and your experience here in ACN.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rincon. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Hugo Esiefule. I'm here in the Houston area. I've been in the business for a short period of time. I'm also run a home healthcare agency. And I've been in this business for a short period of time. I have 6 business partners and over 200 customers, and I owe it all to the training and support of the ACN system.
Thank you, sir. Now, let me ask you this, Hugo. Have you done anything like this before?
No, sir. This would be the first time I've done something like this.
Okay. Now, you've been amazing at acquiring customers. About how many customers have you personally acquired?
Personally, I've acquired about 102, and the rest of my team has acquired the other 130.
Wow. Congratulations. We're so excited for what you're doing, and we're looking forward to your regional director promotion very, very soon. Next person I want to bring on the line is a gentleman out of the Austin, Texas marketplace. And this is a gentleman who I have so much respect for because we call him Mr. Consistent. No matter what life throws at him, he just keeps going and going and going. This is somebody that I've seen, we started in the business right about the same time. And this is somebody that I've seen just continue to develop and grow not only as a human being, but as a leader, as a father, and somebody that I'm now very proud to call my friend, regional director out of the Austin, Texas marketplace, Mr. Greg Sewell. Mr. Sewell, are you on the line?
I am, Cesar. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Thank you for the kind words, friend. Definitely love being in business with great, like-minded people and love the support. This is a business family. Folks, I just keep it real short. I'm in the real estate space. Love what I do, serving people. Been doing this for about 18 years. Been building homes for about 15. But 10, 11 years ago when the 08, 09 housing crash happened and we had the recession, I found myself all in the real estate basket, building homes for a living and then also renting, had investment properties. I had 3 renters leave homes empty and forced me to pay those 3 mortgages as well as my own. So I'm paying 4 mortgages and I watched my income kind of like it's happening right now again. This is deja vu. Over about a 3 to 6 month period was just on a continual decline. I went from 5 or 10 closings a month to 1 or none. So as a father of 3 beautiful daughters, all playing sports, I was scared and I was nervous. So I started looking for something I could do on the side in the morning, maybe a little bit at lunchtime or a little bit after work, cracks of time. Got involved in just doing energy, but then it led me to this company about 7 years ago with all of the other services, both residential and business. I was blown away. So today I can tell you that my family gets paid on about 1,900 customers all over the United States, have about 800 business partners. And I owe all of that through the training and support of the ACN system. And I thank God that I got involved a long time ago. And I thank God I have it now. It's a blessing. And we need to go ahead and share this with other people. Call back to you, sir.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Well, thank you so much for that testimonial. And what's amazing is, in this business, there's all kinds of people who get involved in our business, all kinds of backgrounds, and for a variety of different reasons. But what's exciting is that anybody can start a business with our company. To become an independent business owner, the cost to start your own business is $199 one-time enrollment fee and a $25 monthly support fee. And when I saw this, it just blew my mind because I charge thousands of dollars to companies to build a website for them in one language. And if they want it in Spanish, then there's an extra fee for that, right? So this company will provide you a personalized website, the Compass online and marketing tools, the complete business tracking and reporting, complete customer support, everything you need for your business and to be able to succeed in business online for a one-time fee and a $25 a month fee. Okay. When I saw it, I was like, can I sign up twice? And actually, you can't sign up twice. You can only have one position. Unless you're married, then you can sign up your spouse as well. So very simple to start your own business. And what's exciting is that when you follow the simple recipe, you get the same predictable results, right? So what are the next steps? Number 1, enroll as an IBO. Number 2, utilize the support system. Participate in the training, and we actually have a training tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and start acquiring customers. We're going to show you how to do this business, and you're going to be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And really, what we see at the end of the presentation is just basically 2 types of people in the world. Okay, there's those the people who say, hey, you know what, I see it, it makes sense, I use these services, but I just don't want to do the business. I don't want to make more money. I'm good, or my time is maxed out, or whatever reason you have that you don't want to do the business. That's okay. Support the person that invited you by becoming one of their customers. Support them because they thought highly enough of you to invite you to be part of the business and not just to be a customer. So support them. Try the services, try the energy, try the cell phone service, maybe get your service for free on Flash Wireless, ask them for the details, and definitely try the identity theft protection, okay? Your identity, hey, bad news. Your identity has already probably been compromised. You just don't know about it yet, okay? So definitely try the IDC. And then the other type of person is the person who says, hey, you know what? The biggest risk in life is not taking one. The biggest risk in life is not having a plan B, okay? The biggest risk in life is seeing an opportunity and letting it pass you by, okay? And those people see the opportunity, boom, on the spot, getting paid on services that everybody uses, upfront money, just, that you can generate your own check, but also that recurring revenue that can be a cushion for you and your family in the future. So that's the type of person that says, hey, I want to get started. So very simple. Some people want to save money and protect their identity. Some people want to make money with us. That's okay. Whichever one you are, just get back with the person that invited you to be here today and let them know. Okay, we don't push anybody to do the business, because if we push them to do the business, we have to push them to come to a training. We have to push them to get customers. We have to push them to get a paycheck. And we are not in the pushing business. Okay, we're in the business of finding people who are looking for an opportunity to get ahead and to build an income for today and an income for the future at the same time. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Cesar Rincon, but definitely get back with the person that invited you and let them know where you stand. Just be right up front. If you have questions, they'll answer the questions for you, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.